Alright, I think this is the last elimination, right? GeorgeTheCloud here, welcome to the channel, and welcome to my life. Fresh Tonic from France, GBB25, you know the whole spiel. Let me read the description here. They return after an impressive second place finish at GBB24. Oh, last year. Okay. Yeah, Pac-Max and Buki Blanco. Alright. Dun dun dun. You know, I'm thinking this would be a great final between Fresh Tonic and Hiss and Wing. I hope that's what we get, but let's take a look at the elimination first. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. What? Let's go. New game, take a shot every time you hear the Swissbeatbox intro. Only if you're of legal age. You know what, never mind.
It is on Fresh Tonic. You already know what to do. Side to side, left to right, front to back, all the way up top. I say the trois, you say the donna. Bring that energy in. Trois!
Okay.
Fresh Tonic, aiming for the first place. Last year we were late, but it's a fucking birthday. Yeah. Fresh Tonic, aiming for the first place. Last year we were late, but it's a fucking birthday. Yeah.
Very musical so far.
Fresh Tonic, aiming for the first place. Last year we were late, but it's your fucking birthday.
That sounds like
And that's time.
that sounds like a bar you would hear in like a Post Malone song or something. So it has come to my attention, I just thought of this, that we have not seen Gyro. And I don't know if there's going to be other eliminations. Does anyone know what happened to Gyro? My favorite? Alright, first things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. It's like they put 4 different routines into one. You know what I'm saying? Because they started off in a certain way and actually they went full circle, right? With the more harmonizing musical way, right? As if we were going to like church or something. And so they started off like that, and then they went into like a different segment, and they just kept like switching it. I don't know, it was kind of a little bit odd. And what they did was like at some parts they were kind of minimal with it, right? Just kind of like just creating like this bass hum, if you will. And then they went like just like really quick consecutive combos. And that was to me basically like the routine. They would go from like very, very soft, very quiet, just whispery. And then they went to like machine mode. Which I guess, you know, they ramp up the energy there, and it's impactful. It's effective when you want to go for like that shock. Also, the way they're dressed, I think they're always trying to make a fashion statement, right? It's like a mustard and ketchup, and I don't know what they're wearing here. Is that like a French thing, or is that trending? It reminds me of like those paragliders, I think they're called. You know, you jump off a mountain and then you kind of glide towards the ground. But yeah, I think this was a very entertaining and strong round or elimination. Maybe not the best out of everybody, but you know what? I have my rankings right here, and these are going to be the final. This is going to be the final list because I don't think there's anyone else left. So where am I going to put Fresh Tonic? You know what? I have to put them after Max Skill. And I'll tell you why. So I'll just summarize my rankings here. 1. Hiss and Wing. 2. Miko. 3. Future Monster. 4. Max Skill. 5. Fresh Tonic. 6. Dari. 7. Timber the Carrier. And 8. Equilibrium. So actually in my rankings, they would not make it past this round because I'm pretty sure only half of them, 4 out of 8, move on. But I just think the others maybe brought a little bit more, just more energy, more variety, I would say. This routine in my head feels kind of chill, kind of low. I sense a bit of darkness in my mind when I'm trying to remember this routine. Even though they have colors, they have the thing, maybe not enough jokes. Which is odd because, you know, they're always coming out with, especially Pac-Max, right? He's hyping up the crowd and doing this and that. More of like just like a brighter type of vibe, but not here though. So maybe that kind of affected my representation of the round. I still think it's pretty solid, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna rank higher on other people's list. It's just you know, this is my thing, and it's like my personal enjoyment list. But anyway, I think they did good enough, and that sounds. I feel like I'm gonna get roasted in the comments. That sounds like a negative. but I just believe that some of the others did a little bit better, or at least that I enjoy them. However, I do think Fresh Tonic versus Hiss and Wing would make an incredible final, right? Pac-Max, Wing, face-to-face again, that would be ideal, but I don't know what happened, so I'm gonna stay tuned. Guys, please subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.